Hey there, just got back in. We went out shopping because, well, I finished class, did a lot of studying today, and I'll do a lot of studying later on tonight and in the morning as well. Midterms. So, anyway, getting my Christmas gifts out late turned out to be a blessing in disguise for, well, you guys know who you are, because new stuff has been added and sent a couple messages. But yes, we did actually go out and pick up some stuff today. There were some good sales on in some places as well, and surprisingly, I only got sales stuff for me. I didn't get any like sales stuff gift-wise. Gift-wise, everything was like regular price. Tends to be the way it goes. First one was one that my better half picked up, and we didn't have either one of these on Blu-ray, and a long time ago she used to have one of them on DVD, I think, but don't anymore. No, that is set the Dark Crystal and Labyrinth. And if you don't have these on Blu-ray, definitely pick up the set. It's called the Brian Frode Art Edition. Now, if you got these on Blu-ray, don't go pick up the set and expect this case slipcover art to be on the Blu-rays. It's actually the regular Blu-rays. You know, Labyrinth and the Dark Crystal. It's just that Brian Frode was the guy. Is an artist, and he did the concepts stuff for the films. So he did this art for the slipcover, but really all it is that the slipcover. And I think there's an ad. There's like a print ad in here for his Goblins book that's coming out soon. And this kind of was like a cross promotion thing they did. You know, new slip art cover, same Blu-ray. So if you got these on Blu-ray already, don't go get this one unless you're like really obsessive compulsive. And honestly, we both really liked the Dark Crystal and Labyrinth, and I like the art on these. I probably would have got it anyway. That's probably sad, but it's true. I would have got it anyway. Got a classic, actually. And I'm not going to tell the story behind this one. Yeah, I kind of am. This is one that I thought of getting for somebody else, and so we picked it up thinking, okay, this person probably doesn't have it, and they did. So we watched the video, and but we have other ideas. So thank God we watched the video. So we have now, which we did not have before in our collection, the Digibook 45th Anniversary Special Edition of a classic Kubrick film, Dr. Strangelove, which is actually probably one of her, if not her favorite Kubrick film. So, yeah, it is her favorite Kubrick film. No surprise there. So we have this now, and we didn't before.
I don't know, it's a toss between 2001.
Oh, okay, it's a toss between this one and 2001. I personally, I like Lolita. It's my favorite. Peter Sellers rocks in Lolita. It's creepy as hell. Next up is one that we didn't have on Blu-ray. We had on DVD, and it's really weird that we didn't have this on Blu-ray, but I had to pick this up. This is a kind of a Blu-ray DVD set, I think. Yeah. Anyway, it's Pulp Fiction. I'm a huge Tarantino fan, and I gotta open this up for you guys. Like, gorgeous. Love this stuff. Of course, there's art behind it. I'm not going to pop that out right now, but yes, I am. This is my second time doing this video, by the way. So, yes, all the classic stuff. I always got to watch here, because every once in a while I got, like, cats, like, creeping up behind me and photobombing me in these videos. I also finally picked up, I know Nathan Blu-ray Noms has this one, and here in Canada where it actually came out at, I grabbed it. It's Carrie, the Alliance, the Alliance edition. I love this cover. The other cover, Carrie, the MGM Special Edition one, I used to have that back in the day, but I don't know what happened to it. It was pretty cool, but I like this one better. I really do. Actually, we had both of them in our hands, and this one just really stood out. So, just really cool. Nice to have the new edition. It's got all the features of the other one, but way cool stuff. Very cool. Also picked up. I was really surprised I didn't have this on Blu-ray. Everybody knows I'm a Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, and I like them all, even the cheesy bad ones and stuff. I got to meet Gunnar, so had to get this. Not the original, it's the remake actually, and I don't like it as much as Texas Chainsaw, the new one that came out. I know most people are flipped on that one, and they like this one better, but I like the other one better because it was kind of closer to what the story was. Well, you know, Tobe Hooper officially endorsed the other one. But this one isn't too bad. I guess it's pretty good. It's got a lot of great features on it. I want to watch them actually. I'm gonna watch this one on Blu-ray soon. And that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake with Jessica Biel. I watched because, well, probably I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Jessica Biel is in it, and I like me some Jessica Biel. Here in Canada, well, my area of Canada anyway, the distributor that distributes Scream Factory and Criterion Factory, well, they're gone, and they're working at another distributor coming in to distribute it. But right now, we haven't had any new Scream Factory since before Christmas.
Same thing with Criterion.
Yeah, same thing with Criterions. There's just been nothing new. The last Criterion was in early January. It was the World Cinema one. It was the earliest one that came in. We don't have that one yet, but it's on our list in July to pick up. That's her. It's got her favorite movie, one of her favorite movies from Morocco, Trances, on it. And so we picked up John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness. Love this collector's edition, and I'm a huge Carpenter fan. Always have been. This one is big for me because, well, you guys know, I mentioned this one was like important to me before, and the reason is that my dad, I didn't grow up with my dad. I didn't grow up with my mom. I grew up with my grandparents. My parents, parted ways, and it turned out to be a great thing for both of them, and, sometimes that's the way it's meant to be, and I'm glad because my mom got to go on and meet other people and do stuff, and my dad got to meet a wonderful woman who it's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Dina. And they both live full, good lives, and I feel better for it. So I got to meet my parents. I got to know them as people, which a lot of people you don't get to do when you grow up with your parents. You don't get to see them as people who they are. You get to see them as your parents. But I got to know them in a close way, in a friendship way as well, which I feel really blessed and honored to have be lucky enough to do that. So, something that may not have started out as a kind of a good thing, you never know that something can turn into be an amazingly wonderful thing. There's my hallmark moment for today. But anyway, the first horror movie I saw in theater with my dad was Prince of Darkness, and I think I might have been in grade 9 when I saw it, and I was staying with my mom at the time for a bit. I walked home after the movie. I was talking to Dad, and we walked on home. He offered me a ride, and I was like, no. I said, it's not that far, and I was young, and I wanted to prove how brave I was. So I took a shortcut through a graveyard. I went through the cemetery, and it was like the snow was like way high up, and you couldn't see like anything there. But I got like about halfway through, and I realized that I was actually standing on a tombstone. That's how high the snow was. This is Newfoundland, guys, and we don't get snow that high anymore. But yeah, it was a freaky experience anyway. Needless to say, I got home really fast that night after that. I just scooted it right on. Didn't stop, didn't look back. I could say I could pretend I was brave, and I just stood there and put my hands up in a Superman-like pose and smoked a cigarette and fought ninjas, but it didn't happen. Ran home. Something beeped. Somebody's making food. For us or for you? It's not for me. But Prince of Darkness, if you haven't got in it this one yet, it's a really great Scream Factory film. Alice Cooper, got a little part in this one. Apparently there's interviews with John Carpenter and Alice Cooper in here, so really cool. Audio commentary with director John Carpenter. I'm guessing this is a new one. I got to check it out. Really big fan of these. I'm a really big fan of Screen Factory. This is a collector's edition, so does it have... This is Blu-ray. Some people switch out the covers so you can have like the art and then the original art on the other side. And this is the original art for the movie. And yeah, so I'm keeping this art on. It's kind of like Howling. Just like... Isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful, beautiful art. The other thing I had in my hands to pick up, I didn't pick it up, was at Walmart. A little zombie comedy that I really liked. I'm going to grab one these days. Called A Little Bit Zombie. It's $5 at Walmart. And TJ, if you don't have it, the artwork is by the Dude Designs, and I know you're a big fan. So definitely worth picking up. Oh, and one other thing we got, because we were at HEB and we spent a crap ton of money there, way more than we should have. That's it. I'm out on the street peddling my butt for the next for food for the next week. So, but we got the new Daft Punk. Well, new now, but the one that my better half loves Daft Punk. It's her favorite band, and Random Access Memory. Great album. We had some of the songs, but we decided, hey, let's get them legally and support the band because we really like this band. And this will be played in the car tomorrow morning when I'm on my way to school, which is really cool because I'm going to need it when I'm all stressed out about tests and stuff like that, and bullshitting my way through exam time, which I tend to be really, really good at. So that's everything I got. It's not a bad haul. Everybody does this. I never do this, but okay, here we go. And you see like all these like clips online, and the people are like, so here, this is what I got. This is my haul. This is my mini haul for February. This is my February haul. I have one more thing that I said I was allowed to get, and I think I'm going to go for the Hammer horror. There's There's Dracula Prince of Darkness, which I really, really like. It's one of my favorite Hammer like Dracula films. The first one I saw. But there's Frankenstein Created Woman, and it's a quirky film, not as good as Dracula Prince of Darkness, but it's a great film. But the features on it are so good that I can't pass it up. I cannot pass it up. So I'm maybe going for the Frankenstein one first. There's a really great documentary called Hammer Glamour, and my dad tells me it's really great. That's my stuff. Happy birthday to my to Dina. Have an awesome one. Hope you watch this video. And thanks for watching, guys. For me right now, I've rambled on for way too long, and it is time for tea.